Hey everyone, welcome back to Teach Me Now. It's been a while, guys, since I've created a video. But then now I'm back again with another fire video. So guys, today we actually focusing on grade 8, grade 9, algebra. So I want us to actually focus on science. People are having a problem when it comes to science. This video is of help to grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, grade 11, as well as grade 12. Guys, we need to actually revisit such things when it comes to maths, right? So without waste of time, guys, let me just get down to our today's topic. So today's topic is based on science. So let's say for an example, they give us a positive multiplied by a positive. The first thing that you need to understand, a positive and a positive, those are two same signs, right? So if you have same signs, expect a positive. If you multiply same signs, expect a positive. So a negative multiplied by a negative. So we're expecting what? A positive, because a negative and a negative, those are two same signs, right? So if we're multiplying a positive as well as a negative. Now we're multiplying different signs, we expect a negative. A negative multiplied by a positive. Now we're multiplying different signs, we're expecting a negative. So with that being said, we can now say, okay, for same signs, we always expect a positive. And then for different signs, we expect a negative, right? Before we jump to our question, or our questions rather, I want us to actually do something. I want to actually explain something before we continue. So let's say now we have -1 minus 3. And then the question says simplify without the calculator. For you to add or subtract these, actually, or for you to simplify this, you need to add because you have same signs. Remember, we said same for positive. We said same for positive. So we add, right? So we need to say 1 plus 3, and then we get 4. And what is our common sign? Our common sign is negative as well as negative. So you need to keep that sign by writing a negative. So we have -4 minus 7. We need to add 4 and 7. We get 11, right? And then what is our common sign? Our common sign is negative. We write the negative. Even if we have 3 plus 7, it's the same thing. We need to assume that there is a what? There's invisible what? Positive there. So now, positive and positive, those are same signs. So we need to say 3 plus 7, which gives us what? 11. And then our common sign there is what? Positive. But we don't write a positive. We assume there is a what? There is a positive, right? Now let's go to our questions. So we need to simplify without the use of a calculator. So number 1, they give us -2 plus, open bracket, -2 plus 7. So I will use a red pen to actually write our answers so that everyone can understand, right? So we need to drop down that -2, but now negative and the positive, actually. Bracket means multiplication from both mass, right? So a positive times a negative, without even checking the signs, I'm only multiplying what? Different signs. So I'm expecting a negative. And then you drop down that 2, because we're focusing on 2, right? So we're done with the bracket now. We drop down that +7, right? And then we come back to this. -2 minus 2. We are having same signs. Since we're having same signs, we need to add those two numbers, and then we keep the common sign. So 2 plus 2 gives us 4. What is our common sign? It's what? A negative. And then you drop down that +7. This is the same as 7 minus 4. So 7 minus 4, that's basically 3. So we're done with this problem. We need to apply the same thing to our second question. So we have -7 5 plus 4. If there is no sign, we need to assume there is what? There is a positive all the time, guys. So now we have brackets, means what? Multiplication. A negative times a positive. We're multiplying different signs again. We need to have what? A negative sign as our result here. What? Sign. So now we have -5 plus 4, -5. Let's group these numbers. So we have negative as well as -5 plus 4, right? So now we on this condition again. So negative and negative gives us 10. And then we keep our common sign, which is what? A minus. 5 plus 5, that's 10. And our common sign is negative because we have same signs. And then plus 4. So this is the same as 4 minus 10, right? 4 minus 10, or you can just say 10 minus 4. So if we say 10 minus 4, we get 6. That's correct. But what is the sign of the bigger number here? The sign of the bigger number is a negative. So you need to write the negative at the end. I hope you understood that part. Now let's go to our number 3. So we have -10 plus 4. A negative times a negative, we get a plus. And then there's 6, right? -10. Now we have same signs, which is positive and positive, which means we need to add and keep the sign. So 6 plus 4, that's 10. We keep our sign, which is what? A positive. This is the same as 10 minus 10, which is a 0. We've come to our end of our session for today. Your tutor from Teach Me Now, signing out.